Well, the ship that you were just on sunk. Everybody drop your buffs, we're switching tribes anyway.
We're really trusting in Arthur right now.
We are tied between Evan and Lexi. We are gonna have a revote. Third person voted out as survivor Winthrop, sink or swim. Evan.
What?
No hard feelings, guys.
What?
All right, I'm going to swim. Wow.
And then we're going to have two people who are going to be zoned in, and that's targeted.
Because only me and Ivy only voted for Evan initially.
Yeah.
So who you voted for?
I
Luke?
voted for Luke. So that gave the tiebreaker. Okay. That targeted for sure.
So Evan and Luke voted for me initially.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a lot going on there.
I am so confused. Did you see what happened? Like, what? I was like ready to get up. I was like 90% sure I was going. So me and Ivy stuck to the plan of voting for Evan. Art we were waiting for. He was gonna go with Evan, but then he changed to Luke. Why? Why wouldn't you just initially vote for Evan? Would have had 3.
We definitely would have. But just to throw things off for Luke. Because Luke, he's going to think that he hasn't, because he hasn't meeting.
Does he even have a middle?
I really think so. I really think so. And so because of it, he might think that we're all going to target him next. So he can play his immunity game if he wants to. But he gets rid of it. And we'll figure out from there who we vote for.
Okay. And you just try to talk to me to smooth things over, but that actually made it worse because I don't trust him at all now. Like, that's so confusing. This is crazy. I am so confused right now, but I don't know who to trust. I don't think I can trust Art though. Like, why would you vote for Luke to throw things off when you could initially just get it with him? That doesn't make sense. I'm so confused.
I had to do what I had to make sure that I don't have competition later. And that's exactly what I aimed for, and it worked. Evan, he shot to be the strongest after Giles, and now he's out of here. And if we have to do another merger, sure. But now Luke is just in my way, so we're gonna figure it out. We're on shaky ground. We trust each other, but we don't.
I thought Evan and Ivy and myself at least were voting Lexi. Then it did not go down that way. I probably have to talk to Ivy and see how she's feeling. Obviously, I know I voted Lex. She voted Evan, so she was very willing to break that alliance that they already had. So we'll see how she is. Apparently, that was her best move. I'll have to hear her out, see what her reasons for that were.
He was on an alliance with Lexi and I, and then he tried to stab Lexi in the back. So at that point, I'm not safe with him.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Well, understandable. So, are we still in any sort of alliance then?
Yeah.
Or was that a whole fake alliance?
No, don't have much time to talk.
No, this is really not, especially that last one.
Yeah. It's funny because I went into this thinking that I didn't want Lexi to be around too long, but so far she's a good ally.
He had the idea. Yeah, that's why I'm not happy. He had the idea. He didn't want to throw it all for that money. But that doesn't make sense. If you're gonna you have to do. You know what I mean? So it's like that.
So he did want to get rid of Evan?
That's what he said. I think he's lying.
Our plan, though, I thought you told me was vote Luke, and if he plays on you, then I'll vote them. But I don't think that that's a good thing.
No, he's right.
Yes. That makes no sense.
At least now at this point, nobody knows I have immunity tokens, besides this giant bulging pocket I have down here. So,
All right, come on in, guys. Moosehead, getting your first look at the new Rangeley tribe. Evan voted out at the last tribal council. Everyone sounds really sad. Moosehead, you guys sad or?
Feeling good. It's nice not to lose for once.
Well, how's everybody feeling right now? Good. Well, that's good to know because everybody drop your buffs. We are merged. Take one down. That's for now. Moosehead and Rangeley are no more. Well, I seem to have one extra buff here, and I'm about to tell you guys why. Bring him out, Ben!
Jaws is back.
Here's what happened. Our first 3 outcasts, upon being voted out, each had to face a decision whether they wanted to A, sink and be done with the game entirely, or swim, fight for a chance to get back into the game. They've been sequestered to what we call the Uncharted Island, patiently awaiting their chance, with Ben taking care of them. And now, the time has come for one of them to re-enter the game. May, you spent the longest time of anybody on Uncharted Island. How did it feel?
It wasn't that bad. Got to chill most of the time, so it's an island.
Giles, what about you?
It kind of just brought me back to Redemption Mountain a little bit, but it just gave me more motivation to just make work even harder to get back into it.
Ivy, any anxiety over who may be coming back into the game? Yeah? Steve, what about you?
I think it's an interesting twist. I'm excited to see what happens.
Well, this is what's going to happen. Our 3 outcasts are going to compete in a challenge, and one of them will be re-entering the game. Where's Mike? Oh, Mike, you want to take it away? Tell them what they're going to have to do?
Basketball. Okay. Each of you will have 10 balls. Okay. Your feet have to be out of the water for you to throw. Okay. You throw your balls into the inner tubes. Your inner tube. You throw the inner tube. Okay. Any misses, you have to go retrieve your balls and bring them back. Nope. After you've run out of balls, you need to go retrieve your balls, bring them back.
First to get all 10.
And first person to get all 10 of their balls in. Remember, you have to be your feet have to be in the sand in order to throw.
Right.
Okay. Simple as that. Get all 10 balls in the inner tubes.
All right, simple enough.
So, our 3 outcasts are going to be playing a little game of inner tube basketball. Winner re-enters the game, gets this purple buff. The losers will be forming the first 2 members of our jury. There's a lot at stake. Outcasts ready. Go! Tougher than it looks. Oh, super close. Oh. Evan's got to go back and retrieve all of them. May lands the ball in. She's on the board. She's got to pick it up. Giles is on the board. Oh, Evan bounces. Oh, Giles is struggling. 2 for May. Evan is on the board. He's got 1. 2, sorry. Giles has got 3. 4 for Giles. How many for Evan? Is that 3? We got ourselves a matchup. Oh, Evan just a little far. Evan is on with 4. Giles has got 5. Giles is halfway there. Oh, in and out for Giles. Evan. Giles has got 5 or 6. Giles is with 6. Evan. Evan also has 6. 7. does it. Oh, in and out for Evan. In and out for Evan. Evan has 2 remaining. 1 left for Evan. Evan has 9. 1 left, and he's back in the game. Go, Evan! Giles is back on the board. Another one for Giles. Giles has 2 left. Evan has 1. Oh, Evan misses again. It's between brothers-in-law over here, people. Family ties. Giles is down to 1.
Come on, Giles.
I can't believe it. I don't know what's happening. Oh, Evan misses. This is Giles' challenge to win. Oh, Giles! Oh my goodness. Giles, I am proud to present you with something that I've never been able to give you before, a merge buff. Welcome. May, Evan, well fought. Give them a round of applause. You guys are the first members of our jury. You'll be sitting in on tribal council from here on out. For the rest of you, you can chill for now. We'll have some food for you soon and get settled in. We'll call you over for your first individual immunity.
I was able just to dig down deep, fight hard, and you know, here I am for the first time ever in person. I actually made it to the march. So I'm really happy right now. Freaking happy.
First person voted out as Survivor East Winthrop.
Really? Really, guys? Come on.
I feel betrayed. Why did they do that? Like I did nothing wrong whatsoever.
For those that have seen me for the first time playing Survivor, my name is Giles. This is my 3rd time playing Survivor. Just being in the woods is peaceful to me, and it's calming. Hopefully we make it to the end, but you just never know. I just feel like the pressure's on my shoulders now.
There are a lot of things I could be angry about. Things I'm angry about are in the past.
Nice day. Enjoying it. I think it got a little bit better. I got thrown in a life raft.
We've basically come to a consensus that Arthur should be the one to have the advantage.
All right, he will receive that. He will have no idea it came from you guys.
You have received an extra vote. You can make all the difference in gaining the upper hand. Here's how it works. Bring this blank ballot with you to tribal council when you go to vote. Your identity will not be revealed. Your last opportunity to use this advantage will be at the tribal council of the final 6. Use it wisely. There you go. Some leverage? Well, how will I use it?
Apparently it was Evan. It was Evan. Evan was like out to get her. And I didn't know anything about this. Evan and
Whose
Ivy.
idea was it for Evan to be out?
I guess Ivy and Alexi were like, I don't feel comfortable with this. Him just going for you. Let's get him out because he's just trying to wean off his group now. Yeah. But they never told me, so I was just like, well, we discussed Lexi. So I stuck with my decision. But then it ended up being Evan. So.
I had an alliance with Evan and Ivy, so it's like I would have thought that Ivy would have gone for Lexi, especially when that's kind of where I thought she was going to be going with it, but I guess her loyalty stood with Lexi, so I feel a little bit on the outs. I think that they might be getting tight, so I need to start talking with them again.
that you've been working with today would you trust currently? Or is there anybody?
It's hard.
Yeah.
So I think it's kind of obvious that Lexi and I voted together last year.
Okay.
Just kind of mostly is my own.
I talked to Ivy pregame. Seemed like she was pretty up in the air. Like, was just gonna go with the flow, figure it out. So she's a potential, but it seems like she's definitely vibing with her original tribe right now.
It was like unanimous. Like, you were just like the first name.
Was I a little bit miffed that I got voted out by the majority? Well, I'm like, I was a little bit, but at the same time, like, it's no skin off my teeth. I figured like I was gonna have another chance, and not only that, but I know Lexi really wanted me to get back into the game. So, maybe she and I will have a really strong alliance that will take us right to the end. To finally get to the merge. I mean, now I can finally, start, being the player that I know I can be, and I know that, I know the fans are probably going to be waiting for me to try to win it all if I can.
That's honestly, like, that was the reason he played for.
Yeah. Well, I can understand that, but at the same time, like, really?
I know. I know.
But Lindsay is like, kind of has an in with original people over there, so she might be able to get some information, and if we keep her there for that, she can help us out. Right, but like if she's already tight with like Ivy and stuff, then she can. That's a good point. That's a good idea. I didn't think of that. Yeah. So I feel like we can keep her with us,
I'm more nervous now because I felt pretty strong and content on our team. And now it's just me. Gotta pull my own weight, and there's a lot of strong people here, so that makes me a little nervous.
As for Ivy, I do think we're working for each other, but I do know she's also really strong, and she can...
I just need to know if she's like, I wanted to know if she was connected with how strongly she was connected.
With like Arthur?
With Lexi.
Oh, I don't know about Arthur. Lexi? Like I said, I do your seat, like, working with you, like, definitely think she's... Lexi definitely think she's someone to be watching out for. And even Ivy's really strong too, though.
I know. So, still 4 strong. We're just trying to figure out the dynamics of the other team and who we can work with, maybe to get some numbers. I guess I want to know if you feel like you could work with us from our tribe, or whether you still feel...
Is that like an alliance that's sticking together?
Yeah, no, I feel like, Alexis hates me. Yeah. I didn't, but I think just because, like, she was on the hot seat because we had a tie. And she was on the hot seat with Evan. But the tiebreaker was Evan's loss to, his redemption here. Those anxious thoughts.
Is the food ready? No.
Yeah.
What do you munch? Like, I'm having fun, but at the same time, it's like a stressful.
I'm trying to be cool with you. I don't know you guys. I don't want to create enemies right off the bat.
Yeah, so like we were tight, but you gotta go.
Yeah. Don't come back to me, please.
Art, I feel, is running the show from the background, and Ivy is playing the spy. I'm not gonna talk any strategy around Ivy. She's just hanging in there, sidling up to the group and just listening, which is dangerous. So I think Ivy probably is the most threatening at this point.
How did the whole Evan thing happen?
He tried to vote out Lexi.
Okay. He told you that? Yes. And you were not for it?
No, because if he voted out Lexi, I'd be next. Because then there'd be 3 guys.
Oh, smart. Okay.
I don't even know why he would tell me that. Right. So, unless he was going to be loyal to me, but I was not having it. I was like,
he'd wanted to work with us.
Yeah. Luke seems like he's on our side still.
Yeah.
Because Luke wasn't involved in going against Evan, because Evan immediately went to Luke, because Luke's the outsider.
I get what you're saying, and I think that was a smart move on your end.
I was like, if you're willing to backstab her, what makes you not willing to backstab either of us?
Right.
Lexi and I are both on board.
Okay with me? All right.
We probably shouldn't talk too much, because I feel like everybody knows that. I think I've got a good alliance with Lindsay and Lexi. Like, if we don't overthink it, we can just do it.
And they asked
Did
me
you
who-
get a feel for who's together on that trip?
I think the girls. And I kind of wanted to include you in all that. But Lexi wants to work with me too.
Okay. And
After this last vote, do you feel like she might be like I don't know.
I think.
I don't want to say. I'm not saying.
No,
I'm going for it. I'm just saying like.
I understand what you think, honestly. Because at first I thought that too, but I think. I don't know.
Think she'd be loyal.
I think so. And I talked to Austin before today about an alliance, and he is tight with Steve. I know that. And Lexi said there's kind of a girls thing going on, so I feel like I kind of have small in with everybody, which is nice. I'm hoping it stays like that. I'm hoping things stay good. I definitely think we're strong right now.
Mhm.
But if you hear anything,
If you hear my name being thrown out,
Definitely
and if I
do.
hear your name being thrown out.
sounds good.
Come on in, guys! I think I need to clarify that I know you don't see them eating the merge feast, but don't worry, they did. It's just, I had the camera crew take a break during that time. I spent some time chatting with the players right then and there. See, look, they're eating. It's just that most of the footage wasn't all that interesting. But don't worry, they didn't starve. Please don't sue me. Welcome to your first individual immunity challenge. This is where it gets serious. Mike, take it away.
This one's pretty straightforward. You guys can use the time that you can be above water to talk, strategize, do whatever you'd like, but every minute it's going to be lowered 2 inches. Eventually, you're going to be pushed down. The last person under their spot wins.
High
Any
stakes.
questions?
This is torture. Yeah.
How badly do you want to survive? Probably one of the most key tribal councils of the whole game, the first merged tribal council. Mike's going to help you guys get situated. It's going to take a few minutes. So take this time, strategize, do whatever you need to do, ditch your stuff. Are you good, Mike? All right. Okay.
I'm downhill, don't pee.
All right, for immunity. Survivors ready. Go, this challenge is on.
All day, son. All day.
And don't fart. You guys are getting to know each other pretty well. We're 30 seconds in. In another 30 seconds, we're going to move down 1 notch. Steve is already stressing. All right, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 notch down. Ready, guys? Go down.
1 notch.
1 notch.
I absolutely knew it.
All right, this challenge is back on. Another minute. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and switch down. Watch your heads. All right, I think this challenge is back on. I don't know what happened.
Why is the water getting warm?
All right, about halfway through. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. It's getting lower. We got low, 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 low. Did I do it? All right, this challenge is back on.
Has anybody quit yet?
Nobody's quit yet. Funny, because you know, like, y'all are kind of a bunch of. I'm just gonna throw the legs. Oh, that feels nice.
Thank you. I've been wanting to do it.
About halfway through. You guys are good to switch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now the pressure's starting to set in a little. Steve, how's that water feeling?
It's cool.
Yeah?
Try hard not to pee.
Lindsay, how you doing? Okay. I'm doing great. All right, we're good to switch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Going even lower now. See, now you guys aren't looking so comfy.
I can see you, Sam.
Yeah. Man, I'm gonna have a nice tan. All right, good to switch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. It's on your face. You're almost submerged. A sicko came up.
No signal.
Alright, let's see if anyone drops out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Some people starting to go under now.
Yeah, I can't hear you guys, but when Sam does the countdown, can he do it louder?
I'll do it louder, don't worry! I got the megaphone.
Who kicked me?
I can kick you.
Okay.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me on that?
Yeah, a little bit better, yeah.
Cool. We're about halfway through. God, that's loud. All right, you're good to switch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. Steve is officially under. Michelle is out.
already out.
Michelle is out. Giles is out. Amber is out. Nice job, you guys. You did what you did. Steve is out. We're about halfway through. Lexi's out.
That was amazing.
Oh.
How did you get water flowing in your studio?
Halfway through.
Oh, he's got a, they're plugging.
I think it's just like you don't even need to lower it anymore.
Are we switching again, Mike, or no? Okay, cool. So it's just any man's game. Right? Lindsay is out. We're down to Luke, Arthur, and Austin. Arthur is out. Austin is sitting pretty.
You should just give them both immunity.
Oh, I forgot the necklace.
Austin is pretty.
Oh, I need one of those. Has it been a full minute? Wow. It's been over a minute.
I'm pretty sure Ivy's not dead, but I think that's his death grip onto the fence.
Oh, Austin is out. Gave it a good run. Who's left?
Luke and Ivy.
It's down to Ivy and Luke. It's been a minute and a half.
I just give them both idols.
Oh no, Ivy looks like she's gonna come up.
Hang in there, Ivy.
I don't think she'll be here.
Coming on 2 minutes underwater. Quiet, guys, quiet. Ivy.
Tap him,
Tap Luke, tap Luke. Luke wins our first individual immunity. All right, Luke, well done. First individual. And I can think of no better immunity necklace than my badge. Wow. All right, everybody listen to me. Nobody going to be voting for Luke at Tribal Council. He is safe through the next round. The rest of you got a lot of strategizing to do. Head on back to camp. I'll leave you to it.
I'm feeling great. I'm glad I was able to make it. Really great. I'm hoping to be able to use this immunity to get some more advantages too, roll into it, because I still get to vote, but no one can vote for me. So hoping I can use that to maybe shore up some alliances, maybe.
You know, we got the remaining tribe people here. There's 10 of us, so I would think that there's got to be something.
Obviously, Luke has immunity now. We also feel like he has
Double immunity. He's got it
something
from
from
over
before.
there. Yeah.
And we feel very strong.
Very strong.
I got a feeling that something got put back in play after the merge challenge. So there's got to be something over here, whether it's an advantage or something. I don't know.
And I feel kind of good because I have the immunity idol.
I was trying. I don't know if I could make it. Oh yeah, sudden really just of water I felt. I was like, when do I take my last breath? Yeah.
I think I'm in a good spot for this round. I hope.
Yeah,
guess everyone's out looking for immunity. I mean,
Right?
no one cares to talk.
I gotta find an alliance. I think. I think I've shown myself to be a potential winner here, and I think they might want to cut me out. So I got to play real careful how I want to continue.
Well, I was thinking, you guys can't vote for me, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
But we can talk about. I mean, you guys know I'm pretty loyal.
Yes.
When we talked about voting for Lex, I did stick
Yes.
with that. So,
No, yes.
whatever we as group decide, I'll stick with. But let us know.
Okay.
Is Lex also with you guys too?
He was telling me, he's like, oh, I know she hates me. And he was saying that to quite a few. I overheard him saying it to quite a few people saying.
He's trying to turn on her because he knows that she's not happy with him.
He's been saying it to quite a few people. Who I've overheard.
Okay. Cool. Sounds good. So arts, we guys are.
As far as I know.
So I'm down.
Hey, man.
Do you guys have any ideas?
That's no idea.
Yeah, it's hard.
It's
Talking
like
to everybody.
Yeah.
we agreed to go for art. Then he joined our conversation.
What about you?
Yeah, what are you thinking?
I have no idea. I mean, obviously, like I think.
You've been kind of like lone wolf.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just like,
Are you?
I'm kind of like, huh?
Something or
Huh?
like, what's your?
Bro, I'm just like, it's like, I don't want to like, I want to like align with a group who's like, okay, let's make this move and like let's do it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm tempted to go vote Lexi.
Okay.
I think she's gonna be a threat and
Yeah. I don't really know at this point. I don't feel like I'm talking to If he's easily with what he says, even if it wasn't outright. It wasn't outright against you, but it wasn't. I thought it was
I wanted to feel like Lexi more because I've talked to Ivy and Lindsay quite a bit, and obviously the four of us from Rangeley are pretty tight, so I wanted to see where Lexi was, if she was cool with maybe voting for Arthur. And she said she's okay with it. they had an alliance before that kind of unraveled. So he is fast and strong and smart, and all those are great things in life, but not today, not here, not for me.
It seems like Ivy's being a spy. I see her sneaking up on conversations, just sitting there and hanging out, listening.
She's so short. Well, notice, like.
Exactly. She sneaks up real quick and she's just there. So she, I feel, is dangerous, but anything could happen. And I haven't had a lot of conversations. I was really hoping to solidify things with Amber and Michelle, which I got a little from Michelle. I'm hoping that the conversation that we've had was honest, but at the same time, your alliances can only get you so far. So I'm not feeling very confident.
I think Lindsay's pretty spot on with going with art. Well, those youngins are sneaky. We're wondering, like, Ivy's strong. Like, she was like, right there with them. I don't know. It's hard to see how people are gonna do by themselves on these challenges then. And when there's a lot of whispering and different ideas happening. So let's see. Tribal's gonna be weird.
So what are you thinking?
Who's a strategic person to take out at this point?
I feel like it's one of the guy with the orange shirt. Steve. He seemed like he's trying to build something. Oh, I don't know his name. I think they said his name was Brian.
Yeah, Amber does give 110%.
Yeah.
Respect it.
I mean, if you all agree with Amber.
You're gonna like it, though.
Sounds good.
Yep. Yeah, I definitely think I'm going to get played, although there was somewhat of an alliance that was put together. So, we'll see what happens, man. It's kind of sketch. Who's doing what, and I think I need to find my niche with people. But I haven't found that yet, and I think as a lone wolf as they think I am, I need to find something quick.
It sounds like there's a voting block going for Bart.
Okay.
And if we...
Yes. So that was...
And he's got Lexi and Lindsay wrapped around his finger.
Okay, that's actually a good move then. Because I was thinking he would...
Not anymore.
No? Has that changed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the way it seemed. Amber, I see her having a lot of conversation around a lot of different people. And so I don't know if she could be working the side angle.
Even Giles is a wild card. I don't know what he's going to do.
Oh, really?
But I haven't talked to him.
I would probably vote for Lindsay, just because I think she, even though she can hold her own, like in some of the challenges, I don't think that she's the strongest player. So I think my vote's probably going to be Lindsay.
I did see Luke go and grab something and put something in his pocket. But I didn't ask him about it. It was right in front of me, so I don't know if he was trying to trick anybody or I don't know what.
Found another immunity token. Squid. So it's good up till the final 6. So that's number 3, and I have 1 anti-immunity token as well. And I have immunity this round, so a lot of immunity rounds coming up. And I'll probably start playing them pretty soon.
Still on the same alliance. So if we go against Amber and she has a big alliance, then that's not going to be good.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
We will now bring in the members of our jury, May and Evan. Okay, here we are, first merge tribal council. Luke, how does it feel having immunity at this very important tribal council?
It's fantastic. Yeah, it's nice knowing that you don't have to worry. It's really good.
Now, Michelle, coming into this new stage of the game, does it seem more tribe versus tribe still, or do you feel like it's actually every man for himself right now?
I don't know. Both? I'm gonna go with both. Yeah, like I can still like people that were on to the tribe before are like talking, and people that are on tribes before were talking, and then people are like intermingling, and then people are by themselves. Like I don't know, it's all the things.
Giles, was there a lot of scrambling before this tribal council just now?
There was a little bit, because I think everyone was still trying to figure out like who they were going to try to vote for, or who they weren't going to. So it was kind of just one of those things where it was just up in the air, so nothing was definite.
Interesting. Amber, did you have a lot of people coming up to you, or were you doing a lot of scrambling yourself?
I wouldn't use the word scrambling, but yeah, you got to definitely take the initiative, I think, to talk to some people and figure out your plan.
And Ivy, what role are the possibilities of immunity tokens playing in your decision making right now?
I haven't heard much about it, actually. I don't know what's out there, so I haven't heard much about it.
Well, it's time to see what the new dynamic of the game is. It is time to vote. Steve, we're going to start with you. I'll go tally the votes. If anybody has a hidden immunity token and you would like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
Feeling nervous, Sam? Can you play my immunity token?
The rules of Survivor Winthrop state that if a player uses a hidden immunity token, then any votes that have been cast against them will not count. Once again, this is not a hidden immunity token. Okay, once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, Arthur. Amber. One vote Arthur, one vote Amber. Lindsay. One vote Lindsay. Arthur. It's 2 votes Arthur. Arthur. It's 3 votes Arthur. Art. It's 4 votes Art. Third person voted out of Survivor Winthrop Sink or Swim. The third member of our jury. Art. Arthur. The tribe has spoken. Time for you to go. Well, now that you've made it through your first merge tribal council, as the game continues, we're going to see where the power actually lies. You guys can head on down to the challenge arena.
Art being gone, Luke is still a big target. If he doesn't win immunity, he's got an idol, so we've got to find a way to flush it out.
In addition to immunity, you are playing for reward. You're gonna get a nice boat ride.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't say I saw it coming, but I kind of saw it coming. Yeah. I think kind of like huddle with like a particular group, although things are kind of groupish in alliances happening, I probably should have stuck to one. I think I just didn't get a chance to really consider everyone. Or maybe I did, and that was my problem. And so I wasn't really solid on who I was kind of sticking to. So I can see how mysterious that can be and where my loyalty lies.